Have you ever gotten that text? You know the one. You're all dressed up, maybe even on your way out the door, and your phone buzzes. Hey, so sorry, can't make it tonight. Ugh, it's the worst, right? But have you ever stopped to think about why this feels so disrespectful? Why is keeping a commitment so fundamental to how we operate as a society? Let's take a trip back in time. Way before we had smartphones, making plans was a serious business. Imagine the 18th or 19th century. There were no text messages, no quick phone calls. If you wanted to see someone, you might send a letter by post, which could take days or even weeks. Or you might send a messenger, a literal person, to deliver your invitation. The person receiving it would then have to send a reply back the same way. The whole process was a significant investment of time and effort. When you agreed to meet someone, say for tea next Tuesday at 3 o'clock, that was a firm commitment. The other person would arrange their entire day, maybe even their week, around that appointment. They might have to travel a long distance by horse and carriage. If you just didn't show up, they wouldn't find out until they were standing there, waiting. You couldn't just, oops, sorry your way out of it. Cancelling last minute wasn't just rude, it was a huge waste of their resources and a profound sign of disrespect. It implied your time was more valuable than theirs, and it could genuinely damage your reputation. In a world built on word of mouth and social standing, being known as unreliable was social suicide. As technology evolved, so did our methods of communication. With the invention of the telephone, making and breaking plans became easier. A quick call could save someone a wasted trip. This was a huge improvement, but the core principle remained. You were still expected to give as much notice as possible. A last-minute cancellation was reserved for genuine emergencies, a sudden illness, a family crisis. It wasn't for not feeling it or getting a better offer. The ease of communication was meant to be a tool for consideration, not an excuse for flakiness. The social contract was still very much in place. Your word is your bond. So, what happened? The digital age. Smartphones, social media, instant messaging. We are now more connected than ever, but ironically, this hyperconnectivity has made our commitments feel more disposable. It's so easy to type out a quick co-aunt, make it that we often forget the impact it has on the other person. They've still set aside that time for you. They've still been looking forward to seeing you. They might have turned down other invitations or arranged childcare. That feeling of being let down, of being a low priority, is the same now as it was 200 years ago. The technology has changed, but the human element hasn't. When you cancel last minute without a very good reason, you're sending a message that the other person's time and feelings don't matter to you. Of course, life happens. Emergencies are real, and mental health days are absolutely valid. The key is communication and respect. If you need to cancel, give as much notice as you possibly can, offer a sincere apology, and try to reschedule right away. This shows you value the person and the relationship. So the next time you're tempted to bail at the 11th hour, take a moment to think about the history of a promise. Think about the effort and intention that plans use to require it. Let's bring some of that old school respect back into our modern lives. Our friendships will be stronger for it. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this interesting, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you in the next one.